All right, so one of the things that we've been working on the past couple of weeks, and I apologize for not making this video earlier. It's been kind of hectic the past 2 or 3 weeks in school with fall festival and homecoming week, and then we had the fall break, and then of course last week is what it is. But I was going to post these videos and talk about the things that we've been doing in class. The first thing is we've been talking about integers, okay? Integers are nothing more than just whole numbers, but they can be positive or negative, okay? Such as examples, 10, 7, -4, -37, and it goes on and on and on. An integer is a whole number, thank goodness. One of the things that we've been doing with these integers is we've been putting them in order from least to greatest, greatest to least, that kind of stuff. And we first started out by putting them on a number line and then writing them in order, okay? And then we soon learned that, hey, we don't need a number line, we can just put these things in order, but I still wanted to go through and do this one. So putting these numbers in order, let's say least to greatest, okay? I told the kids, I said, one thing that you can do is let's focus on just the negative numbers first, because those are going to be the smallest numbers. Now, one thing we did have to realize is that when dealing with negative numbers, okay, when dealing with negative numbers, the further away from 0 you get, the smaller you get, okay? -9 is way out here, -4 is right here. We talked a lot about which one is bigger, which one is smaller. Well, -4 is bigger or larger than -9. And we had to really focus on, hey, it doesn't matter that the digit 9 is greater than 4. What matters is how far away from 0 are we moving out there, okay? And once we took care of the negatives, now we can just focus on the positives, okay? There we go. And then we could use our number line to put, rewrite this, -9, -4, 3, 7, 8, and we can put them in order from least to greatest. I really focused on the number line a lot because when we started doing decimals and fractions, it really came into, it really helped us out. You're going to see in the next video of how it really helps us out and is a great tool. As far as putting these numbers in least to greatest, the students, once they got going, there was no problem. They were handling it pretty well. Another thing that we did with these integers is we were comparing them using the less than, greater than, or equal to symbol. And that's just basically simply just looking at the problem and figuring out, okay, -19, 20, well then I'm going to use this symbol right here. We talked a lot about the alligator mouth, how the alligator eats the bigger number, that kind of stuff. They need to understand this is the less than symbol. -19 is less than 20. You need to be able to say the actual phrase. Read what the problem is actually saying. Not, oh, the alligator eats the bigger number. No. Right here, 0 and -7. 0 is greater than -7. And that is very important, especially when we start looking at inequalities and solving inequalities. Last but not least, -13, -12. Once again, I know that the digit 13 is greater than 12, but -13 is further away than -12. So, -13 is less than -12. And that is integers. We're fixing to make a video on decimals and fractions and some other things.